Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Let's Take a Look At video. And today we're taking a look at Tropico 6, which is the sixth iteration of iteration in the Tropico series. If you're not familiar with Tropico, Tropico is a game where you play as a dictator, and you essentially build your own kingdom slash city. And you go through various eras in time and in history, and you trade with other nations and you do all sorts of cool stuff. For those of you that are new to my channel, I played quite a bit of Tropico 5 on the channel, actually, multiplayer and single player. So I am familiar with Tropico, and I did look through the tutorials real quick, but I didn't pay too much attention to them because it seems like a lot of what was in Tropico 5 is also in Tropico 6. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot that's different about this game, but I did want to give it a look at the very least because it's Tropico. Why not? So I haven't played through any of these missions yet, but I wanted to save that for the Let's Take a Look At video, as opposed to going through the tutorials, which would be annoying. The very first joint adventure of El Presidente and his loyal aide Penultimo, the story tells of how they met, a murder conspiracy, and Penultimo's masterful plan to fund their way to independence by smuggling gold nuts. So we're in the colonial era here, as marked by this, and you got to play through these missions in order to unlock more missions. You get the idea. Let's go ahead and start this mission. I haven't taken too much time to really dive into what this game offers, but on a surface level it does look pretty neat. I don't care. I really don't care about the about the lure. And I know that he's reading. I took my headphones off because they hurt my ears. So I'm gonna build the sugar plantation here, and if you played Tropico 5 at all, if you watched somebody play Tropico 5, what's going on here? And we have trade route offers. Well, hang on a second, okay? Hold the phone here. Whether it was watching me play it or watching somebody else play it, then you know that that what you're looking at here is pretty similar to what was offered in Tropico 5. You don't have a whole lot that's different, really, which, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and complain too much about things not being that different, at least on the surface. Because Tropico inherently is a fun game, in my opinion. I know Tropico 5, I don't think it was too popular among people, but I think it is an okay, or not okay, but I think it's a fun game at the very least. So I'm not going to quick build that because I'm going to actually try and be smart about the money that I have for the time being. They can build it on their own time. Okay. This is importing bananas, which I don't want to do. We don't have a whole lot of exporting options over here, but we do have an export trade route for sugar. So once this gets built, maybe we can take advantage of that. We'll see what the mission wants me to do, though. Have rum distillery. Okay. So we can either get $3,000 from this or extend our mandate. I'm probably going to extend the mandate, honestly, because I want to make sure that I'm in power for as long as possible. All right, so we have this going. And now we're going to go ahead and build this rum distillery, which I don't know where it would technically be under. Right here. Here we go. You know what? Let's throw this in. Let's throw this in right here. Can we? Terrain is too uneven. You are lying. I mean, that's fine. And then we'll throw this in there, and then they can work on that. And yeah, I know we need workers here. If this doesn't get filled soon, then... Oops. I will go ahead and try and build some more residential areas. But it got filled, so we're good. And then this is done. Go ahead and extend my mandate time and then build a Teamster port on each of the 3 other islands. So one thing that is kind of different that I did notice is that you can toggle this archipelago view, which allows you to zoom out, and it makes it a lot easier to build on different parts of a map, as opposed to how it was in Tropico 5, where you kind of just like zoomed out and then went to a different area, and then you had to figure out how to connect everything. But you can actually, you know, even if you scroll enough, it'll toggle archipelago view on its own, which is pretty neat. So we got to build these Teamster ports on all these different islands here. And then I guess we had to connect these roads somehow. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I mean, I don't even know if it's possible. Okay, well, first of all... Okay, there we go. Now it's connected. Yeah, we'll run it through here like this. And then what we'll do is that, right? Cannot build bridges across the sea in the colonial era. Well then, what am I supposed to do? Do I build a construction office on each island? That doesn't seem very intuitive. I mean, I don't even know how people would get here. Construction office. I mean... We could try, maybe. Do we need to have a Teamster's office on one island? We should probably do that. We should probably put in one of these on this island. There you go. And then we should have a construction office over here as well. And just in case things get a little weird with this, we'll have some people move in over here too. We'll build a couple country houses. Which way are these facing? I can't see. Control. Okay, so then you rotate it like that. There you go. Okay. Well, who's going to come over and build the construction office? That's actually a good question. Maybe I don't need any of this. With landings or bridges first. Okay. I think we can actually build a landing. We can. That's how you do it. Okay. Well then in that case we don't need any of this. We're going to pretend it's not here. And instead we're going to build a landing. So this is something that is new, where you have these in place that, wait a minute, did I put this in the wrong way? I think I put this in the wrong way. Hang on. Okay, well it says it's facing the right way. Alright, well if that's right, then I should be able to connect this road. Like, I mean, maybe it's not supposed to be connected to a road? I don't know. Okay, well let's see. Revolutionary demand, yeah. Could have seen this one coming. So build tavern. I mean, we can build a tavern. Why wouldn't we? I just want to try and figure out how to get these things built. You know? Finish the construction without workers. Maybe we just do that. I guess. I don't know. Maybe you are supposed to just do that. So now they're here. Except this doesn't have a road connected to it. And I was trying to connect a road, but it doesn't... Like, it doesn't hook up anywhere. You know? I mean, do you not need a road? I guess you don't need a road, huh? A little odd, but, I don't know. Don't let me get in your way. Go ahead and demolish this road. We don't need a whole lot of it. I don't want to destroy that much of it. Alright, I guess, well, doesn't really matter, actually. We'll just go ahead and build the road out a little bit like this. There you go. Done. We don't need anything else. So we did that, and that's taking care of one of the Teamster ports, but we're going to go ahead and make sure that things are taken care of over here. Empty in stock. Okay, well, is sugar being transported over here? How are you guys doing? I mean, you have that amount of sugar in storage, but I'm trying to figure out how to make sure that these guys are getting what they need over here. I mean, let's let this play out for a little bit. And maybe eventually the sugar will be transported over here. Because I would think that if you have a sugar plantation, they would take it over to the distillery. Since we don't have any trade routes in place that would we don't have any trade routes in place that would, you know, require sugar. Here we go. Now we're doing it. There we go. Okay, it just took a little time. That's all. Okay, crown demand. Fulfill import trade route with the crown. Okay, give me a moment. All right, we got a couple things we need to do. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and build this tavern because people obviously want it. We'll put it right next to the rum distillery for like added effect. Oh, hang on. Let me zoom in here. Sure, why not? There you go. There's your tavern that'll be coming in, and then crown trade route. Which one are you referring to? I mean, do I just pick any of them? Well, this is smugglers. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, which one is it? Fulfill import trade route. Okay, so I guess maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. We can head back here and take a look. Let's see, and let's see what we want imported. I think our only option actually is pineapple, which I mean, like, we don't even need, but okay, so now we're importing pineapples. I wish you had a way. Active trade routes. Here we go. We're importing pineapples. And then this is nice because in Tropico 5, you had to build a separate port for each. Well, you could have 2 trade routes per port, and then you had to build extra ports for each additional trade route. But here you can have much more, and then you just buy trade licenses for a set amount of money, and then you can take on more trade routes, which is neat. And why don't we go ahead and export some rum? Because we're going to be making it. We'll export it to the crown. That way we can make some money in the meantime. And there we go. I hope that's what they meant, because I took that trade route. Like, which one are you, referring to? Fulfill import trade route with the crown. I did do that. Like, I am importing something. Maybe something actually has to be imported in order for it to work, but I mean, I did do it. Because I like everything else in terms of importing is coming from smugglers. You know, the only other thing is wool, which, I mean, what are we going to use wool for, you know? Like, make clothes or something? Okay. Give me 10 revolutionary immigrants. Could use those. There we go. So we just had to wait for it to finish. Okay, so that trade route is done. Go ahead and give me $2,000, which is not a lot of money at all, but we completed that trade route. And now we have more options available. Let's see, what do people want exported? I mean, there's another rum trade route that we could take on, but I mean, do we really need that? No. We're already doing it, you know. It's not like this. I mean, they haven't even produced any rum yet, you know, so we're not gonna. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, but... Okay, so we did this on this island. Let's take it over to this island. And we can have them all kind of relatively close to each other. What is happening here? Why are you, Yeah, completed that trade route. Okay. So what's so important here? You know, like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with this task over here, but I mean, all I have to do is build these Teamster ports. Teamster ports. Where did I find them? Here they are. Okay. There we go. Then we'll build a landing as well. We'll pay for these to get finished. There you go. Yes, I will. Oh, okay. I thought this was a new quest. My head hurts. And like, I've been trying to get some caffeine into my system in order to make this headache go away, because it is most certainly a caffeine headache, but it is not working. And I know what you're thinking, okay? I know where your brain is going. Maybe, you're thinking, maybe you have a problem. And to that, I say, shut your goddamn mouth. I don't have a problem. What are you talking about? Okay, congratulations. Have a coconut harvester and have at least one Teamster port with upgrade deck hands. Okay, fair enough. So, I mean, we did that there. Last island is over here where there is a volcano, apparently. At least that's what it looks like. Either that or it's just, you know, I got some weird, wacky shit going on over here. But regardless... Okay, get this out of my face. We're gonna do this over here and then kind of... I mean, I don't really understand why we're building these on the separate islands yet, like what the purpose is exactly. Or what they want, rather. Because it seems like they want something out of it, but I don't know. It was requested by the crown. We gotta do that, so. Get this out of here. We're gonna quick build this. Quick build that. There we go. So, I mean, that's all taken care of. Yeah, give me $3,000. Okay, we gotta have a gold mine, have a pirate cove, and complete the gold smuggle raid. Okay, new raid available in raid screen for pirate cove when the building is built. Okay. Alright, so that is a thing we gotta do now, but we have all of those in place. You know, the way it zooms out like that to go to the archipelago view when you're scrolling is very jarring. I'd like to note. Alright, so I mean, we have all of this in place now. And I think we're fulfilling that trade route. Or we just completed a trade route, actually. Open the trade screen. Oh no, we're still doing it. Okay. We haven't exported anything yet. So like I would prefer if we got on that, but granted I haven't run a whole lot of time at all. What's this about? Have a coconut harvester. Okay. I mean, I can do that. From palms in the vicinity. Okay, well, where would that be a good place? I mean, over on these other islands, really, but, I mean, we'll do it over here. How about this? We'll do it right here, right? And then we will have this road of a road that connects like this. There you go. And hopefully, because we have this landing here, this should actually be able to construct on its own. So I'm going to leave it for the time being. Kind of let things run a little bit. There we go. We're exporting some rum now. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay. Is this getting built? It is getting built, actually. Okay. And you guys want a library now. Alright, you know, I mean, like, just keep throwing tasks at me. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we have this coconut harvester over here. Install deckhands. We might as well do it on this one, because, you know, I mean, like, would make the most sense. Okay, we did it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Then you want a gold mine. Yeah, this whole pirate thing. Apparently that's a main quest thing. And you know what? I will build a library for you because libraries are important. I am aware of this. What's it under? Media and education. There we go. And well, I mean, we'll throw this in. Well, first of all, gotta make sure it's facing the right way. I think it is. We'll put it right next to the palace. Why are you wasting your time here? All I see is coconuts, and I hate coconuts. It's a problem with coconuts, man. Have a logging camp. Okay, and this is an optional quest. All right. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're actually, you know, we have 94% of the support of our people, which is pretty substantial if you ask me. I'm going to bring in more immigrants just because I want to make sure the support stays up there. And we have this built and in place. So that's taken care of. You want a logging camp, which I mean I can do. I can please everybody. I am a leader that aims to please. Absolutely. You know what? We can have this right here, actually. And that'd be a pretty nifty spot for it. And there you go. So that's taken care of. Eventually we'll have that in place. And then hopefully you'll be happy and we can start exporting logs as well. What are we doing over here? It's a corn plantation. Okay. Have a lumber mill and export planks. Okay, I can do that. Jesus Christ, you know, you wanna ease up a little bit there? God damn, alright. Give me a second. Lumber mill. Here it is. Okay, so I guess we can just build this anywhere, huh? Well, we might as well build it right there. And then, you know, I should also probably make sure that people aren't homeless. We do have 27 homeless people. I'm gonna make sure that people are taken care of. There you go. There's a bunkhouse. And I don't know which way is the right direction here. I mean, it looks like it's this way. Dude, I don't know. Does it really matter? Not really. I don't think, but I don't know. Like, I'm super weird about that, you know. It's got to be facing the right way, as if it actually matters, but anyway, that got built really quick. Right, so that's getting built, and okay, produce corn. I mean, we already have that. Produce corn. Okay. All right. I mean, we're already doing that, so might as well. Open trade screen. What is this? This is exporting. Okay, we can import coconuts. Even though that guy said, hey, I don't like coconuts. Good thing. And we, you know what? We'll actually import sugar because this will help us export rum. Look at that. Doing things the smart and the good way. Eventually we're going to want to buy another trade license and export planks once this gets built. What's the dealio? Okay. Sure. We'll just add it all at this point. I guess we need more knowledge, huh? Well, we'll get there eventually. I'm not concerned. I mean, this is taking care of itself right quick. Oh, okay, we completed that trade route. Hell yeah. Give me the $2,000. And then this is almost done. So, get some people working here, and then I will, okay, hang on. Let me open the trade screen here. We export planks at all. I don't have that option to export anything, okay? I mean, do we have any? We still have the rum. One. I don't know how long that's supposed to... Oh, there's a set limit of resources that you export, or the amount of whatever item that you're exporting, and then once you fulfill that, the trade route is done. I gotcha. Picking up what you're putting down. Well, you know, I mean, if you could speed this up a little bit. I mean, like, there we go. Okay. And we're waiting on new... We're waiting on new trade routes. Okay, build a ranch. Well, 2 ranches. Okay. I can do that. Just give me a moment. I mean, I can't export any planks. Or at least I gotta wait 4 months in order to do it. I mean, we might as well... crocodile? Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know if we should be pursuing that at all, but... I mean, I can build it... Can build them along the back here, like behind the castle. And then we can kind of hook this up. Really? I can't fit that in there? It's extremely unfortunate. It's okay. We'll do that. And then since we have a cattle one going in, we can build another one and we'll make it pig. I don't know. Gotta make sure we're diversifying it. We'll do sheep, that's fine. We'll have it right there. There we go. Those are getting built and taken care of. Making big bank from our freighters that come in. Also shouldn't have any problem getting people to work because it seems like we're constantly importing revolutionaries. And that just means more people. I didn't mean to do that. All right, so that's getting worked on. This got built already. They need planks, or I mean, they need lumber. I guess we don't have... Oh no, these are people that work here. They're just taking their sweet-ass time, I guess. I mean, go right ahead. Build another tavern, dude. Okay, we built the 2 ranches. You know what, go ahead and extend my mandate time. We were running a little low there. Okay. Alright, so that's done. Let's pause for a second here. I need to gather my bearings a little bit. That's a cattle ranch. We have another cattle ranch here. Sheep, and they produce... they produce meat and hides here, and then sheep, they produce wool and milk. Okay. All right, well, we can definitely take advantage of that, I think. Can I start exporting planks? I cannot. I can't fulfill... Oh, no, I guess I am exporting planks because I've already exported 500 of them. Don't know how I did that, but all right, you know, dude, I'm not going to complain. No, let's export some milk. There we go. So we've got that trade route. Let's buy another trade license. And we'll export some wool, too. Just because we can. Just because we can. It'll make us some money along the way as well. Not that we're exactly strapped, but it'll be nice when we're trying to build more things and fulfill more of these quests. We'll build another tavern. Might as well build it, like, in a different spot. How about right there? There we go. It's right next to a bunkhouse, too. So, even better. Alright. So that'll be done. I'm not going to worry about the gold mine for a while. Because, I mean, you know, I want to make sure that we're rolling in the dough here, because it seems like that's going to take up at least a significant chunk of my time and my money. So I want to make sure that I'm doing that. Fulfill export trade route with the crown. I mean, I can open up another one. Sure, why not? If you want me to. Oh wait, I'm already doing something. So we just have to fulfill it. We don't have to start in a whole nother trade route. We'll be fine. Just got to wait for that to finish up, really. Um, ooh, oh, Nelly. 20. G's, baby. Holy shit. All right. I mean, how are we coming along here on these? We're almost done with that. So, not at all concerned about that. I mean, we're almost done with this too. So they're going to be happy. Build a chapel. Can do that. Easy money. I have plenty of money to work with now. And I'm having fun doing this. You know, I'm avoiding the main quest for the time being. But it's nice to also kind of build up this little city that we have here. And I think we're going to probably end this let's take a look at video relatively soon here. Probably like in a couple minutes. You know, just because I mean, oh, there's another chapel here already. I mean, why do we need another one? There's a chapel here, as is, but anyway. Let's zoom in and make sure we have this right. I do intend on playing at least a little bit more of this. I do want to finish this this mission in future videos. But, I mean, from a general standpoint, this is not too different from Tropico 5. If anything, the UI is a little different. There are some new mechanics at play with Teamster ports and landings and whatnot, which are cool. But other than that, you don't have a whole lot that's different. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that, you know, I mean, like at the same time, it does feel like this game was made for the purpose of putting out another Tropico game, you know? Like, at that point, you know, it's kind of hard to understand what the point would exactly be in having another game other than to, I don't know, you know, potentially kind of try and get people back on board with the franchise. Because not a whole lot changed here, but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out on things. Maybe like there is stuff that has changed and I'm just not aware of it. But my eyes, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on here that's different, you know. And I personally don't think that there needs to be, but, you know, to each their own, you know. I understand that some people had problems with Tropico 5 because I think it was significantly different from Tropico 4, and people liked Tropico 4. But I like this, you know. Granted, I never played Tropico 4, so I can't say, you know, that this or Tropico 5 is better than that, but dude, can you not with these taverns? Like, how many taverns do you need? I have 2 of them in here already. There are 180 people here. Wow, we have a lot of homeless citizens as well. We should take care of that next episode. But, you know, I'm having a good time with this. I don't think it needed to be all that different from Tropico 5. And it's not. It's just a little different in various aspects. And I think it's fine. I could see myself playing this. Not a whole lot, honestly. There wasn't a whole lot of motivation to play this other than the fact that I played Tropico 5 and I kind of wanted to see where the franchise went from there. But, I mean, you know, it definitely seems like there isn't a whole lot of talk surrounding this game, really, at the moment. Like, I didn't even realize this had come out until I saw it on Origin, you know. But it's out, you know. In my personal opinion, I never thought these Tropico games were worth $60, honestly. And maybe that's me being ignorant or, you know, I don't know. Yeah, obviously, on the consumer side of things, it's easy to say that. But, you know, I just personally think that there was never any reason to spend $60 on a Tropico game, especially one like this. You know, I think maybe $30 is a solid price here. I don't think $50 or $60 is really worth it, you know. Granted, I got this game for free through Origin Access, Because I pay $15 a month for Origin Access, okay? And I actually use it, so it is worth my money. But anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. There is kind of a lot to talk about in terms of Tropico, but it's from a general standpoint. It's not specifically Tropico 6. And so I don't want to, talk about Tropico itself so extensively when we're looking at Tropico 6. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Also, we don't need to spend too much time, thinking about why Tropico isn't worth X amount of money, At the end of the day, it's a game. And you're here to play the game, If you like what you see, you'll end up paying whatever amount of money that it is being sold for. So anyway, this is Tropico 6. Like I said before, I do intend on doing some future videos on this, kind of continuing this campaign that we're doing here. Potentially diving into the sandbox mode, maybe even the multiplayer. Who knows, Everything is possible. Anything is possible. But we'll see. For now, though, if you guys enjoyed this Let's Take a Look at video, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. Let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below. Yes, I get it. I believe that this is also available on Steam, as well as PlayStation and Xbox. But I believe this is available on Origin and Steam, so you can get it on either platform. I'm going to link to the Steam page, even though I have this on Origin, because linking to Steam pages is much easier than linking to Origin pages. But anyway, so the link will be down there for you to check it out for yourself. And subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. Play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next episode.